Previously on someone else's channel.
And coming up...
I love your beautiful horse, Dookie.
I find you very rude. The Novympia channel is made possible thanks to our gorgeous patrons who get access to exclusive Garbo, and thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video.
Cue the snafu! Hello, good evening Europe. My name is Monica Lou, and this is Marlena Ehrenman. Who? Marlena Ehrenman.
I'm sorry. 0 points.
No, she got a few. She got a few. I would have voted if that year, but I didn't vote that year.
I would have voted if that year.
If that year.
Universe.
High five, bitch. We did it. Oh, I really hate us. We have decided this year to...
That we're going to look really good.
Oh, first of all, shut up. You can't say... They have to wait for the comments to roll in saying we're good.
No.
Conceited much. We've decided this year to do something we've never done before, because apparently people love our Eurovision content. Maybe even more than wee blogs. I'm not saying it. I didn't say that. Someone else must have said that.
Controversial.
Someone else must have said that, because I've not said it. We're going to be talking about the national final season for 2023. Nova and I have watched a bunch of them. We've skipped the boring ones, because there are some that are real duds. Looking at you, Malta.
But even the ones that are boring, we've watched like highlight clips on YouTube, and we've still kind of like ranked them. But like some of them, yeah, there's not really many standouts.
Some of them have phoned it in.
Listen, there's always got to be non-qualifying countries, hasn't there? So...
Oh, hi, looking at Malta. What?
Yeah.
What is going on in Malta?
Yeah.
What's going on down there, you guys?
What is happening?
Okay, but look, listen, Nova. Now shut your cake hole for a second.
Listen.
Listen!
Was that you trying to sing or doing a bit?
That was Beyonce.
That's hella awkward.
You shut up!
Okay, look. Before we get into this now, before we start talking about the actual national final meet, we're going to take a second to talk about the sponsor of this video, which is very apropos. We just had Super Saturday. We were using a VPN to switch all over the place so we could watch them.
Lifesaver the last few weeks.
So here it is. It's the sponsor of this video. It's Surfshark.
Woo! Surfshark is a virtual private network that helps keep your online identity safe by encrypting all of the information sent between your devices and the internet, so your personal data is protected.
Well, which is already so sick, but if you download Surfshark VPN, you can also switch the real location of your device with an entirely new one.
Which means if you're outside of the UK or whichever country, simply use Surfshark to change your location and you'll immediately have access to a much wider variety of content.
They've got servers in over 100 countries, so chances are you'll be covered. Okay, so we're here now. It's Super Saturday, so we've already had a bunch of them. Leith, what are you doing? We're currently using Surfshark to get into the Estonian national final. We've had a few already. We've got Latvia after this, and Surfshark is a godsend if you're into Eurovision, you like national finals, because we could just use it to flip-flop between them. This dude, get him. I would like him to win. He's so handsome. What a piece. And look, for all of our American viewers, if you switch to the UK, you can get additional content on Netflix, like RuPaul's Drag Race.
You can also use Surfshark to get better prices on hot items like airline tickets and to mask your internet traffic from your ISP. It's also available for download on all your devices with unlimited logins.
There's absolutely no risk in trying Surfshark because they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're looking for a VPN or just looking to upgrade your existing one, check out the link in the description box below.
By using the code Novympia, you can get 83% off plus an extra 3 months for free. So check out the link below, and thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring this video.
Oh, thanks then. So yes, we're going to go through the list on the My Eurovision app because we obviously have that and we pay for the extra bits.
Are we focusing on national final songs that did not make it through?
Yes.
Because that would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course it would.
Yeah.
I'm glad Nova's done some thought, or had some thought about it.
Well, it's just that for some of them, my favourite got through, but then like that's not worth talking about, is it?
Through. Oh. Let's just get into this then. Nova's shouting at me for this earring, so let's take that off.
It keeps hitting your necklace. That's a very me thing to happen. Don't do that.
Does that go with that?
Well,
you know who you've come as? Oh my god.
Ariana Grande. Thank you for noticing.
You've come as Oh, I didn't realise you had a cover on. I'm sorry. Oh, what the fuck is her name? You know her. Oh, Skrillex. You've come as...
Click, clack. You like it like that. Is that her?
No, that was her from Malta. Keep up.
Oh,
the one who looks like Catherine Ryan. So the first one that we always watch, because it's the earliest one every single year. It's in like December. is Albania. Now, the song that won for Albania, we watched all of it and it was pretty weak. I will say I thought Albania's this year was pretty mediocre, and I usually look for Albania because I quite like them. Well, the one that won, Do Ya, I don't think they made the right choice, but as we've said here before, countries will make choices based on their sort of personal national taste, not in the best interest for Eurovision, and I think that's what they've done here. Because the song that actually won, Festivalia Kungas, she's called Elsa Lila.
That one.
Yeah, this is the one that won, which I like that one. I think it's quite nice, but I don't see it as a qualifier, but we'll talk about that when we do the review.
Yeah.
But Elsa Lila, Evita.
I mean, I feel like you've really overinterpreted my words of this.
What do you mean?
I liked it within Festivali. I don't think I would have rated it outside of this.
So far, this is my favourite of all the national final songs.
You are joking me.
I love this. Not only did she do it, it's so fucking emotional. She does it so well. I think this song is beautiful. It's about her daughter.
Fine.
I listen to it all the time. It's so far my favourite. That's why I'm mentioning it. You're a dirge. What have you come as? Catherine Ryan as Skrillex. I think it's a shame because I do think that would have qualified, whereas Do Ya, I can't see it qualifying. Okay, let's move on then. So Belgium, we did not watch.
Is that? Oh yeah, no. So
Well,
Belgium, I didn't hate the guy that got through Gustav. I know a lot of people don't like it, but there was one in there. Actually, I don't even know if it was worth talking about Belgium. What was
no,
this
not
one?
really, but Gala. Yeah.
Yeah.
We liked Gala. We thought that... Is that how you pronounce that? Gala? Maybe not. Yeah, we liked that song. We thought maybe that's the one they should have picked. But you know what? Belgium is a country I never really kind of like look for much. Belgium and Croatia are usually countries I just consider that they're going to send something weak.
Jesus, you just can't help it, can you? Being such a nasty son of a bitch.
I'm sorry about that. Is that rude? Should we leave that in? We can say that.
Say what you like.
Yeah, I've said that then.
The first one that I would have bothered my ass about mentioning
Czech Republic.
is Croatia.
Oh, okay.
There was
yes.
an act in there called Dana. She had a song called Free Falling, which I really, really liked. And she kind of dropped the ball a little bit in the actual live performance. It's a really cute, like, synthy, feel-good dance pop track. And her styling was fantastic, but she kind of danced around quite a lot. She really threw herself about the stage, and you know where this is going. Ran out of breath. And so I would say a good 50% of the song, it was just bad. It sounded awful.
Well, we'll keep that same storyline going when we get to Ireland, won't we? However, I think it's a nice song when Nova puts it on.
Song, yeah.
But I just do not understand Croatia.
No.
It's the only Eurovision country where I can say hand on heart, I have never liked a Croatian song. Don't come at me with Albina TikTok. I did not care for that at all. I was so happy when that didn't qualify.
Jesus, you just can't help it, can you?
I feel like there's not much point talking about Czechia because we liked the winner and we didn't like the rest of it.
Yeah, we love Vesna. Again, we'll talk about that again. The others Pam Rabbit was fine, nice enough. Denmark,
one of my favourites that is in like my kind of playlist that I listen to all the time is Beautiful Bullshit by Maya Maya. And this was pretty good live. I watched this. It was not terrible.
Well, yeah, I thought it was supposed to be really rough live, but then when we watched it...
It wasn't too bad. She reminded... This is the most niche reference
here we go.
in the world.
This ought to be
only a like sprinkling of you are going to understand the comparison I'm about to make. But I thought she looked like Georgina Hagen in Britannia High. It's the red, like, wavy hair with the blunt bangs. And, like, she's got quite a round face. That's what I saw. And that's going to be nothing to most people.
But if no one gets it, why would you even say that?
I didn't think the styling was great. I thought the staging and the styling was a bit crap. I thought the vocal was fine. But we were wondering, like, if this did get through, how were they censored?
What were they going to... Yeah, because beautiful cowpat is not as eloquent.
Because I feel like the alliteration is really important with this. Like the but. And they must have already had...
I love your beautiful
version.
horse, Dookie. Bullsh.
You're beautiful.
She could have just done that, couldn't she?
Do you think they would have allowed her to say bullsh?
Maybe, because with pussy they just blanked it out and everyone said it. But if she went bull, Maybe. Okay, there was that one. I was going to marry him. I don't know what people were going on about with that one. Let's talk about Estonia. So that's one of the countries to watch, I think, this year.
Yes, so Estonia had a couple of songs that didn't make it through that we liked. I think they were both fan favourites as well. Bedwetters and Ollie, I think, were pretty good.
I don't mind the Bedwetters song. I think it was good. I think this is one of the stronger national finals this year, Estonia. Ollie was my personal favourite, but I am glad they went with Alika because ultimately that's going to get more points. Ollie is a little middle of the road, and that's more like a personal taste.
I have to say that he did a very, very good job.
Stellar.
Live. His vocal performance is so consistent with like the
so
studio
good.
recording.
Yeah.
Very, very, very strong.
So I reckon that would have been I don't know if it was a close call or not. Maybe she just swept it.
Venom is kind of fun. It's very noughties, emo, like Linkin Park.
Yes, it is that, which is probably why I'm super like enamored by it. But I would listen to that. I don't think I would listen to Bridges, despite the fact that you listen to it all the time.
Yeah, I love Bridges.
She is so good. Like, she's world class when she did it live. So, excellent choice for Estonia. I think this is easily a left side of the board.
Yes.
Sissy Lighthouse was also pretty good. We didn't hate that. I think that would have I think that would have qualified if they'd sent Lighthouse. They've had some options.
Now, we have not had Germany yet, have we?
No.
Okay, so
you missed Finland.
Did I?
Don't be ridiculous. Finland's the one that we've been dancing around. Okay, now listen. Where do you want to... Finland, I would say, has the strongest national final. This is a very contentious kind of debate this year. I would say Finland has the best national final.
I think Finland and Spain both been very
Spain
strong.
was super strong. Oh, listen, we'll get to Spain. We'll get to Germany, who has absolutely pulled it out of their ass.
Well, that'll be afterwards.
I don't know how they've managed that. With Finland, in my opinion, there is one or two kind of weaker songs. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 songs they're going with, which again, Malta. Let's try and cut down the number of songs you send.
Quality, not quantity.
Malta, fucking Romania, San Marino. How many are they going to put through? Who the hell knows? Even Italy. I mean, I don't even know what Italy are playing at. San Remo is just an absolute ordeal. Okay,
Finland.
You go Finland.
So I really enjoy, I don't know how to say his name, Karija. I don't know how to say his name.
Karia, maybe. I think is more likely.
So I think that's probably the fan favourite. Cha 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 da da cha cha cha.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So Cha 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 is it's very, very energetic. It's very experimental. It's kind of like there's rap in there. It's electro metal.
It's quite aggressive in its delivery, and I think
Yes.
it would translate very well live. I think it would translate very well onto the Eurovision stage, but it didn't instantly grab me, and I don't think it's as accessible.
Imagine
as some
that
of the others.
not instantly grabbing you. It's my opinion that this will win their national final, and I think it will be an easy qualify. I think it will be one of those kind of... My only easy comparison would be Blind Channel, which was also Finland. People loved that. It was kind of a dark horse, and people would just like go crazy for that. They gave it hundreds of points. So in my opinion, this will probably be the one that wins. However, Benjamin...
Hoydemut.
We can't stop playing it.
That is one of our favourite national final songs. Like, we play this all the time.
It's so basic handbag gay, though, isn't it? That we would love this
I don't
dude.
know, though. There's something about it. I keep using the word, there's an authenticity about it, because obviously it's super, super gay. Like, it's so, so gay.
He's just, like, sucking off a watering can.
But there's, like, a lyric video where he is fondling some orchids in a greenhouse, and it's just shot very well. He has got such a charisma about him in the presentation, I think.
And he's cute as well. He's nice to look at.
It doesn't feel forced. It feels very natural. Like, he's very confident in his sexuality and
gay.
his gender. And I think
gay.
it is very gay. But I just think it's nice
God,
to
it's gay.
see something like that presented. And there's no punchline. There's no, like, wink at the camera. It is just what it is. It's just a slutty song about a boy liking boys.
I wonder if the fact that it is so sexual and a bit gay will sway a few people off of it, and they'll go for Korea, which is more kind of like something you might expect Finland to send. I don't know. I feel like it's between those two, though.
There's another one here that I've ranked in between the two of them.
This is Kuma. This is so great.
Yeah, so I like that as well, apparently. I forgot about that one.
That one has slightly less call to action, but it's such a sick song.
Yeah.
Like, been listening to that one as well, solidly. I actually like the Portion Boys. I think their song is great. It's fun. Don't overthink it.
I'm not feeling Kira, which is an unpopular opinion. Not feeling her. I think this is too cookie cutter. I think half the
It's a
lyrics
bit
don't make
cookie
any
cutter.
sense. This is, yeah, I don't like that.
And actually, I don't understand why no one talks about Alexandra. I think that's a beautiful song.
So boring. Nah.
I think it's gorgeous. I think
Boring.
it's really kind of like ethereal and beautiful.
It's nice, but it's not competitive.
You're not competitive in that. Oh, yeah. But we have to say, the one that neither of us like is Robin Pakulin, Girls Like You. But apparently he's super popular in Finland.
God,
so
it's such a dreadful song.
don't send that. Oh, please don't send
Dreadful
that.
song.
Don't send that one.
I
Don't
know nothing about him. I don't know what other work he's done, but that is embarrassing.
Don't do that. Now, oh no, yeah, that was for the, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to leave that in, obviously, because you were like hoedown style just then.
Germany's another country which is yet to have their national final.
I'm so excited for Germany. You don't even know.
So there's a few in this that we also really, really like. Our favourite, we've got the same favourite. Oh no, you've changed your favourite.
Patty Gurdy, I've changed it to Patty.
God. She's fine.
Now listen,
She's
Germany,
my third favourite.
Germany for the last decade, well, no, with a few exceptions, but for a while have been pulling cake out their butt. It's just not it.
What did you say?
And this year,
out their butt.
This year, there are so many options that just make me so. You remember their national final last year?
No.
You wouldn't have pissed on that stage if it was on fire. No one cared at all. Patty Gurdy is leading the way on the app.
This is a very
Oh, it's so
Eurovision
sweet.
soundy song.
It's so sweet.
I think the presentation could probably sway me with this. I'd like to see how it's staged. I'd like to see what she does live, because as it is at the moment, I do like it. I don't mind it when you put it on, but for me, it's not like a winning song.
It is the catchy. I think next to Hoy de Mut, it is so catchy. It's so cute and breathy, and it's just like not pretending to be anything more than it is.
It gives me very like Only Teardrops vibes. It's in that kind of vein.
Oh yeah, and that one though.
No, I know, but like years ago.
A long time ago, was it?
I just would not be mad if they said that. I think I'd get a few points, wouldn't it?
I do not mind Anika Russo, Once Upon a Dream.
I don't love that one.
I don't mind that at all. I quite like that.
It didn't grab me, that one, but I might have to listen to it a couple more times actually, because that sounds different to how I recall it. Although I do have it quite high up, so maybe I'm just drunk.
My favourite though is Will Church.
Will Church, Hold On is a beautiful ballad. Ooh, I hope it's a ballad.
I think this is who they should send.
I feel like Germany don't often send ballads. I mean, they did, what, 2018 was it? And that guy did pretty well. Maybe that's where they want to go.
It worries me because he did this quite basic music video, which is totally fine at this stage of the competition. Like, don't throw money behind it.
They all have.
Yeah, like it's totally fine.
Devil red lips.
But it's difficult to see what kind of charisma he has. I'm worried that he's going to get on stage in like a crappy, ill-fitting suit and just stand there and not really do anything else.
Out of the air.
That is my concern, because we've seen that a lot of times with male performers with lovely songs and lovely voices.
Yeah, but sometimes
they forget about the whole package.
Doing less is better than doing too much.
Sure, but oh my god, we need
Layla
some styling
Jane.
then we need some styling if you're going to just stand there.
Layla Jane?
Oh.
She's coming up. I really like Renee Miller, Concrete Heart.
Oh yeah, I like that one
It's
as well.
a little bit derivative of, is it like, it sounds a bit Imagine Dragons, right? Isn't that the one?
I don't mind it, I quite like Imagine Dragons.
But it is a sick song, and you know it's immediately accessible. People will like that. We've been listening to that one. Now, Lord of the Lost, Blood and Glitter. You liked that one.
Yeah.
A lot of people like this. I find it a bit on the nose. I've not been listening to this one.
This to me is, again, maybe another niche reference. Makes me think of Cinema Bizarre, which is another German glam rock band. So it's very much that kind of like Tokyo Hotel, just German glam rock vibe, which I really like.
Yeah, also a little bit like Barbara, the receptionist in Britannia High. They've taken it off now because it didn't get through, but from spring to that one, that really heavy metal one that was kind of a bit Linkin Parky as well. It didn't get through because I think it was in the wildcard pack. But I just want to mention that one as well. So it's not going to be there at all, but I loved that one. Ireland picked the wrong one, flat out.
Ireland didn't have anything this year.
Nothing that would win. Connolly was sort of the fan favourite, Midnight Summer Night, which we just think sounds like Clocks, the Coldplay song.
Yeah,
Clocks.
I don't think that was good. My favourite was Aji, Too Good For Your Love. Even that I thought was a really basic performance. Like, that was...
In a year when, let's talk about, the UK and Spain have started to really send some good shit. Germany this year have pulled their head out of their ass.
Yeah.
Countries are really starting to come in. Finland now have turned into something of a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Ireland are being left in the dust. They really need to reevaluate how they're doing this because it is not working. I will say my favourite from the pack is Layla Jane Wild, and I was heartbroken when she performed it because that was ridiculous.
It was absolutely ludicrous.
If you listen to Layla Jane Wild, the studio version, it's a lovely song. Okay, it's not like incredible.
I think you had way too much investment in this song.
No, but again, I knew it wasn't going to win. I knew it wasn't going to. It would probably wouldn't have even qualified if it got to Eurovision. But it's my personal fave.
I just wouldn't have thought twice of it unless you'd...
And if you listen to the studio cut, it's really pretty. She's just a bit nutso because
Yeah,
I don't know
she
why
is.
she was doing choreo for that song. Just stand still.
She said in an interview prior to this that she was really inspired by what Cornelia Jacobs did with Hold Me Closer. So she's going to take some influence from that staging. And this is what she ended up doing.
But Cornelia Jacobs did kind of slow, thoughtful movements. It wasn't kind of like, I'm...
Only surviving.
I could have done it.
Absolutely
Can
ludicrous.
blonde ladies in Ireland really consider how they're singing live, please?
San Remo, we watched bits and pieces of it. The first...
In pain.
The first, like, round of it, we watched the entirety of. The rest, we kind of, like, skipped through because it is very, very long. I had quite a few from this that I really enjoyed. The winner, Marco Mengoni, was my second place.
Yep, that is a great song. They have a very, very strong presence this year. Italy, as we know, have been hitting it out of the park. So I'm glad that is Italy are sending something strong. We would have preferred Lazza though, right?
Yeah, Lazza Cenere.
Who came second. So yeah.
It's just a little bit more edgy. I think it would have attracted a few more different types of people. I think it was a bit more fresh. It was fresher.
Fresher.
Yeah.
Yes. Italy are very good at sending that kind of really sort of emotional, impactful kind of song. Big songs, kind of big and grand.
Yeah.
And it's not, the most kind of fresh take on it, but at least it's good. You'll want to watch it when it comes on. It's not a bathroom break.
We also enjoyed Madame. She had a really pretty
She was
song.
sick.
She's a very good live singer.
She was very, very good.
Underrated.
There was a lot.
Underrated from this though. I feel
Not
like
Anna Oxa.
No one's talking about Anna Oxa. I don't know
Anna
who she is.
Oxa.
Apparently she's been in San Remo like 5 bazillion times.
I'm pretty sure she represented Italy once, didn't she?
This was so good. She's got such a fantastic voice.
Unique
this song
voice.
was so great. She's so fucking cool with like her hair and her like flowy goth just what an absolute queen.
We really liked that song, and we don't get why it was just given peanuts. Maybe because they're like, oh, she's over the hill.
A long time ago, was it?
Now, Malta
sent 100 songs. I don't know how many there were. There were so many, and most of them were not cutting it.
There were 2 that I liked. Not the winning song. The winning song I could not give a flying fuck about.
The winning song is so middle of the road. The thing is, I reckon it might even qualify,
I don't know. But obviously the fan favourite was Checkmate by Brooke. And I think she's got a banging voice. She's got a sick song. And everything else just fell by the wayside. It was such a mishmash. I saw some people joking about how she was like picking a Eurovision like reject costume bin for the outfit.
Well,
and,
yeah.
like recycled staging. Like nothing was great. But you can work on that. You have time. She could have worked on that.
The thing is, we've got how many countries so far? 1, 2, 13, 15 as of when we're recording this. So far, we've only really got one kind of pop bitch. And I'm not super like the one who's... that's not my thing, really. And I like Checkmate. I really liked that song. It's not what I kind of go to Eurovision to look for,
No.
but we have a lot of boy bands, and I'm just worried now that we need a real pop bitch in the mix. Alessandra is flying the flag at the moment. She's like the pop bitch. But other than that, you can't say that Blanca and Alika are giving that. So it's starting to look a bit serious at this moment in time.
So also for Malta, though, totally unpopular opinion. And I know everybody.
Don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't.
I really did not hate Up by Matt Black. I did not hate that. I just think it's fun. I don't think he's maybe necessarily the best live vocal because he kind of is. It's a bit rough around the edges. It's a bit messy. But I think it's fun, and I think he's got a great personality about him, and I thought the song was way better than what he did last year.
Oh, okay. We can nip that in the bud. Norway was interesting because for a long time, we all probably thought Ulrika was going to win, and Alessandra kind of came out and really...
She did.
Killed it. The problem with because we love Honestly, we listen to it quite a lot. You know, ditto, we like her. But in translating that to stage, I think it lost some of the edge and suddenly became a bit naff X Factor winner.
Took the obvious routes in terms of presentation for this song. When they could have made things a little bit more artistic. They could have made things... if they had just a different eye, instead of thinking, like you said, X Factor winner song...
It sounds a bit like a charity song.
It became cheesy.
Yeah.
It became cheesy, which I think is a shame. I really enjoyed Jonah. He
yeah,
had
that was
real
good.
Great pop song. The music video was very studenty, cringe beyond belief. But he was a very good performer, and I liked that song. There are a lot of like man bitches.
What's happening here then? What's happening here then? Men bitches.
Because you were saying like pop bitches.
Yeah.
We've got a very big male pop star
energy
representation in the national finals.
He was very strong. Atul Peterson, very strong masterpiece. That was a great song. Elsie Bay, I liked hers last year. I'm not in love with it this year.
No.
It seems kind of like a weaker version. Skrillex, we're going to go ahead and say, was the best of the drag acts this year.
Yeah.
I think this song was fun. I would have listened to it. I'm not listening to it, but I wouldn't listen to Sharon from Spain
or I liked Sharon.
The chick from Malta with this click clack. It's the sound of my stilettos. Who? Oh, anyway.
I do just want to make a comment quickly about Umami Tsunami.
I wish you wouldn't.
Because no one's talking about this, and I just find this the most bizarre thing. So they're a three-piece, obviously, very obviously K-pop inspired, even though like the name is like a play on Japanese words. I don't fucking know. But it's a K-pop song, basically. And there's like singing, rapping, shouting, dancing. They've got all these dancers around them. And one of them, who doesn't even like stand in the middle, one of them does full choreography with all the rest of the backing dancers, and the other two just kind of stand there awkwardly off to the side. It's the weirdest
That's like
decision.
how I feel when I'm performing on stage and you and Shah just stand there like fucking wet tits.
But it's the weirdest decision. Either Dancey Boy should not be dancing, or the other two need to fucking learn, because it just looks like, one of the backing dancers is starting to join in now.
No, but first of all, language, please. Second of all, they didn't get through, did they? So
no, I know,
maybe
but
for that reason,
it was really weird.
Maybe for that reason. Serbia has won. I think that we would you wouldn't even listen to it though, would you?
Luke Black?
Yeah.
So that's growing on me.
Yeah, I like it, but haven't really been listening to it much.
It's one of those where I think, it's not really comparable, but like when I first heard Solove by Goe.
Oh yeah, you didn't like that.
I didn't get it. But then after Shum, you kind of retrain yourself to listen to that type of music in a different way. And I went back to Solove and then it made sense. And I think this is what's going to happen to this, because at the moment I don't really get it, but I'm intrigued. So I wonder what a live performance would be like. Maybe that will just put the puzzle pieces in place for me and it will click.
Yeah, I'd like to watch the Serbian national final. I don't think much of the new Hurricane lineup song.
No, I don't like them. I'm sorry.
It feels a bit generic. I don't know why you would just go with Hurricane. Can't they just have a different name?
I would have liked this more if they had a different name, to be honest.
Seems a bit odd to me, but
it's just not the
like
same
Hurricane
energy.
2.
These girls do not have the same energy. I'm sorry.
I think that it's a shame, because obviously Serbia was such a hot favourite last year, and they've come through with... We'll wait and see what the live performances are like, but it doesn't feel like much at the moment. As opposed to Spain, Coming in hot.
I know you said about Finland, but looking at this has to be the strongest. This has been the strongest national final so far.
Well, the only reason I say Finland is because percentage-wise, only because they sent less, but we like nearly all of them. Okay.
Well, these ones in the final, I liked nearly all of them.
My favourite was Jose.
Yeah, that was real good.
Studio track-wise, my favourite is Jose. He did struggle a bit doing this live.
In his semi,
Yeah.
in the final...
Don't say he's semi.
In the final, he was very competent, but I people weren't loving it so much in the semi. He didn't do very well with the televote, and I think the idea that he had a few bum notes in the semi would have tainted his performance. It would have tainted his chances in the final.
Nova, semi, taint. You've got a potty mouth on you today.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He's so, well, I mean, I wish you would talk more about that because he is so handsome. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a beautiful song. It's maybe not the most kind of like, it doesn't grab you as much because it's kind of been done before a bit.
I still listen to it though.
But yeah, love that song. We've been listening to it. I've been listening to the shit out of... Does that make sense? Alla Noshantara.
That's a great one. All the gays love this song. This is a great song.
Now that's a tune. If you want to do yourself a favour with Hot 990 flavour, listen to Vico Noshantara because it's such a bop. Again, nothing like out of the ordinary. It's not more than what it just is, but my god, it's so catchy.
We liked Alice Wonder, Yo
I
Quisiera.
love that one.
I think she would be amazing to see live, but in something like Eurovision where every single aspect of your performance is under such scrutiny, I don't think her live performance, her vocals were consistent
in
enough.
the final, she did better though. It was
She
good.
did. But I still think she would be a worry for me to send because I'd be like, oh, is she going to do a good one today or is it going to be a bad one?
Well, but again, if she was in the lineup that kind of Malta have sent or Romania or something, I think she'd immediately be up there. It might just be because this is all so strong.
It was a beautiful song, and I think she presented it very
sick.
well.
Megara, Arcadia, quite like that one. Agony. You're obviously...
Yeah, this was my favourite, and this is probably next to Hoidemut, my favourite national final song so far, and I am upset that he didn't win. This was Quiero Arde, and this is a real great pop dance song. It's
just
live
a slice
vocals
of pop.
So good. Stop that.
But people say that, don't they?
His live vocals so good. He switches in and out of falsetto so effortlessly, and his falsetto is so strong. He had choreography. He's a proper pop star.
He's world class. It was really sick. It was something to behold watching him perform.
I would like to see him have another go, maybe next year and the year after, because I do think he's got the potential to
he's got the
represent
chops.
Spain.
We are happy though with the one that they've chosen, Blanca.
Blanca Paloma, it's really, really good. What's not my favourite was my second place behind Agony, but we're really happy with it.
It's really going to do something on the stage though. So there was a lot in there. And also, how can we move on without talking about Carmento?
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I don't know how it goes. A bit like that. That was basically it though.
Sweden, we've had one or two.
We've had two heats so far for
Heats,
Melody Festivalen, and clearly they want to send Loreen.
There's not been a lot thus far that I am crazy about. Certainly the second one, I'm not mad about any of these.
The first semi, I think in particular, was a lot weaker. I really like Maria Sir Never Give Up. I think the lyrics are a little bit simple. Standing in the rain, save me from the pain. It's a bit trite, but I like the melody of it. I think it is something nice.
I'm not mad about any of them.
And Teos, I quite like that one.
Oh no, awful.
I think that's quite nice. It's, again, not doing anything, but I'd listen to that.
But our eyes are still on Mello because we've still got 2 heats to go, with Loreen being in the final heat. So we will see.
And then finally, Ukraine, the one that we liked the most won, so we're happy about that. We listened to that.
Also really enjoy Oi Sound System. I would have been happy with that.
I didn't care for any of the others.
I really liked Oi Sound System.
Vidbia.
Yeah, is it Georgi? Is that how you pronounce it?
Probably not.
So good. So good.
So listen, that's some of the shit that we're sort of at the moment gunning for. I'm really excited for Finland is next weekend.
I'm really excited to see Germany.
And
I'm very
Germany
excited
as
to
well.
hear Loreen Tattoo.
Now, Loreen is obviously Eurovision super you know, super house. What is
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse. What's a superstore? Superstore.
I don't know what it is. Makes me feel like this.
We should just send Jamelia.
Well, we have already sent Javine, so.
Is she? No, but she is a slag girl.
No, she really is a slag girl.
I have a horrible feeling this Loreen song is just not. It cannot possibly live up to everyone's expectations.
So there are a few like non-album songs that Loreen have done where I've been a bit like, eh.
I love Loreen with my whole
I
heart.
would say 99% of the time she knocks it out the park, and I've liked all of her Melodifestivalen songs that she's done.
Can you not say knockers? You've been really slutty this whole video. So we'll see what happens with Loreen, but I'm excited to see it because I love Loreen. I play her constantly. I'm obsessed with her. So that's where we're at, and we'd like to thank you for coming today to this Novympia treat.
Yes.
Sponsored by Moroccan Oil.
No. No.
Oh no, it is sponsored.
By Bailey's.
No, by Surfshark.
Oh. I don't know when we'll return to talk about more Eurovision. Maybe once we have our like complete
The
locked
list.
in
We'll do it.
list.
Lock it in, Eddie. Yes.
And then we can rank that, can't we?
That's very exciting. We have a Patreon if you would like additional content, including when we really get into Eurovision season. Nova and I do a video on there for our final predictions for what's going to qualify from the semis,
Yes.
Which is Patreon exclusive. And if you'd like to join us over there for exclusive Garbo, there's the Discord, there's my podcast. The address for that will be coming up presently. You're not going to make the sound anymore. We don't do that anymore, do you?
Oh, well, you did a gesture before a sound, so I thought maybe it would know to appear.
Just
without
quickly
the
open
sound.
your mouth really quick.
What have you just done?
You'll see. We also have a Twitch. Once again, we should probably get looked at. Oh, that always kills. It always goes down well. Some of the guys on the Patreon get birthday shout-outs, including Nova. But not limited to. Vis-a-vis the following. My phone is not currently working, so I'm going to try and do this now, just here. Oh, I can make the font bigger.
I was saying, I can't fucking read that.
Oh, I'll make the font bigger. Here we go. Hang on. Oh, hang on then. For February 10th, it's happy birthday to Timothy.
Happy birthday, Timothy. You share a birthday with my sister.
Happy birthday, Timothy. And... oh, Grunya.
Am I having to read that out?
I'll do that one. And February 12th, happy birthday to Alan, in brackets, cubic zirconia encrusted prolapse. They asked me to say that, so I've said it. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also on the 12th, it was Kathleen's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
On
Kath.
the 13th was Trevor's birthday. Happy birthday.
And then for the 14th, we've got Inga and Jonathan. Happy birthday, you guys!
Valentine's babies. And February 18th, it is Jen's birthday. So happy birthday,
Happy
Jen.
birthday. Thank you so much. This has been your annual National Final Review starring Monica Liu and Marlena Ernman.
I don't know who that is.
You're gonna regret saying that because I'm gonna play Le Voir now all day, all night long, so you won't sleep. Oh, open your mouth really slowly.
No.
Yeah, no, go on.
No.
Open your mouth really slowly.
No.
No, it's the end of the video. Come on, just do it. Just do it.
No.
Please do it.
No.
Just fucking do it. Do it now. Go on.
Last time I did it, you made something
No.
untoward come out of my mouth.
No, it's just a sound. It's nothing. Go on.
And a Marlena Ernman to our brand new patrons Andrew S, Coco Ho Ho, Lewis Lawyer, Jack Spears, KL8N, Richard Phipps, Jay McKenzie, Louise Thompson, Richard Cully and Sellafield.
It would have tainted his chances in the
Nova,
final.
Semi, Taint, you've got a potty mouth on you today.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He's so, well, I mean, I wish you would talk more about that because he is so handsome.
Join the Patron, we'll do a shot of Patron.